Okay, Commissioners, the next item is I forgot about that part. It's item number 12. It's item number 12, an application for certificate of appropriateness in the Borough of Manhattan. It's Block 613, Lot 61, 57 Greenwich Avenue, a.k.a. 1 Perry Street, located within the Greenwich Village Historic District. This is an application for a certificate of appropriateness, a Greek Revival-style residence built in 1844-45. The application is to modify a masonry opening.
The model and then, yeah. Yes. Just see the model before you pick it.
Tell you, that's amazing. I would never have guessed. Me neither. It's one of those Rorschach things, you know.
Never. I was like hoping being light blue.
I thought for sure it was white and gold.
I couldn't believe it. Now they said it tends to, if you want to see lighter things, then you just perceive joy. More of a emotional response to it.
Oh, really? So who's the one who's right emotionally? Who's more properly
The dress is
adjusted?
actually blue and black. Like,
So those of us who are white and gold are
we want
projecting.
it, we're projecting, yes.
Good afternoon, Commissioners.
Lighten
Reba
things
Ashby,
up.
Preservation Staff.
It's kind of dim, you want it to be light.
This application is 57 Greenwich Avenue, located on the corner of Greenwich Avenue and Perry Street in the Greenwich Village Historic District. And the proposal is to enlarge an existing masonry opening at the second floor and install a new window, matching the size of the window above at the third floor, as you can see. The proposal also includes installing a pressed metal lintel cover and painted stone sill to match the details of the third floor window above. Now, at the time of designation, the third floor window here was existing, as well as this smaller opening at the second floor. However, the existing lintel and sill covers were not present at the time of designation and seemed to appear sometime after 1995 without permits, so the Violations Department is investigating that. Again, the proposal is to match the existing length of the sills and lintel at the third floor for this modified second floor opening. And the applicant, Tanya Warkey, is here to elaborate.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanya Warkey, and I am requesting the Commission's approval to enlarge the second floor window. Just to reiterate what Reba was saying, we have the 1940s tax photo as well as the photo at the time of landmark designation. And following the photo of the building today, like she said, we're just trying to enlarge the second floor window to match the third floor window directly above. So this is the facade as it is today, and what we would be proposing is just to make a more symmetrical facade and to replace the windows in compliance with the Greek Revival style for this neighborhood. The reason we're requesting the enlargement is we're changing the second floor plan. The window by the red arrow is the window in question. It used to be a bathroom which had smaller light and air requirements. We're changing that to be a kitchen with a living room space, and therefore we need the increase in the light and air requirements. So the 20 by 37 window that's currently in place would not be enough for these legal light and air requirements, but if we increase it to the 34 by 71 window, we would be able to meet those light and air requirements.
Question for you?
Sure.
Could you satisfy, oh, okay, the kitchen is, the window is giving ventilation to the living room, which is the
Yeah.
interior room.
Yes, it's all connected. This is the window we're proposing. This is the window we're proposing to install. It's a Pella window, a double hung 6/6 configuration, and again, that's in the Greek Revival style for this particular neighborhood, and that would be in a black painted finish. And the lintels and sills, again, would match the third floor window. It would be a 56 3/4 inch lintel in aluminum with a 51-inch sill in gray stone, both of which would be painted to match the lintels and sills on the existing facade, and that would be Benjamin Moore in autumn leaf color. And this was included at the request of the community board just to reiterate the overwhelming number of windows on the facades in this particular neighborhood, and just that by enlarging our second floor window, we kind of keep in compliance with what is in that immediate surrounding. That's really it. That's additional information for the window, and if there's any questions.
Thank you. Any questions for the applicant?
Well,
Yes.
there's this question about the size of the lintel. It matches the one above it, I guess, is what you're trying to do?
Yes.
But the one above it seems incorrect. I don't know how it got there, but. I
It
mean,
does overhang.
Yeah.
The window's actually been.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could say match it because there's already one that's crazy, make two that are crazy. Or,
I mean, we
doesn't
would
make a
definitely
right.
be, open to
yeah, I'm
to
sure.
shortening the
I'm not
lintels.
sure what
Our-
we should do, but,
Our concern is with the enlargement, so
yeah.
So in other words, you would be willing to not sort of size your lintel and sill for the new window and the window above as well, so
Yeah.
that they'll match?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Any other questions? Okay.
So both of them would be
Yeah,
scaled
both of
back.
them will
Yeah,
be,
okay,
right? Both
good.
of them will be.
yes, that's definitely a possibility.
Okay.
That's-
All right. Barbara Zay?
Barbara Zay of the Historic Districts Council. HDC finds that the enlargement of this window does not make a huge difference on the facade. However, we would ask that since the interior is being redesigned, perhaps the kitchen could be vented by opening one of the blind windows. This would be a less heavy-handed approach to the exterior. Thank you.
Opening one of the blind windows. These ones.
brick deck windows. They've been there since obviously the 1940s tax photo. We would not be able to open those windows in order to satisfy this particular light and air requirement because there is a bedroom right where those windows are.
Proposed.
Moving that partition would take away from the bedroom space completely.
Okay. Are there any more speakers? Right, Community Board 2 has given their resolution, and they recommend approval of this application. All right, any questions? Okay, we can close the hearing. Right, I think that it's a very modest change, and with the recommendations that the Commission has put forward regarding the sills and lintels, and the applicant's their approach to taking into consideration and doing what we are recommending, I think that it would be appropriate. Okay, so Michael, do you want to read that, please?
In the matter of 57 Greenwich Avenue, AKA 1 Perry Street, in the Greenwich Village Historic District, an application to modify masonry opening, noting that the style, scale, materials, design, and details of the building are among the features which contribute to the special architectural and historic character of the Greenwich Village Historic District. Also noted that the modified masonry opening at the third floor was present at the time of the designation of the historic district. I recommend approval, finding that the work will not result in damage to or demolition of any significant architectural features of the building or streetscape. Then enlarging the existing opening to vertically align with the modern window opening above and to match the size and proportions of historic window openings throughout the facade will help to improve the unity of the fenestration pattern without drawing undue attention to this modern opening. And that the new window will match historic windows in terms of operation, configuration, details, materials, and finish, further supporting the unity of the facade, and that the applicant will size the lintel and sill of the new opening and the opening above to match the masonry opening itself.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Opposed? Okay. This application has been approved.